Hi folks, just wanted to give you this short message before this video starts. I'm trying to be socially responsible. I've been in since the 100 to 400 review, which was 2 weeks ago, and I'm trying to follow all the stay-at-home advisory rules that the governor has given us. And for individuals like me, only leave your home to address essential needs, get some fresh air and exercise, and if you do, avoid unnecessary contact with other individuals. And for my short walk downtown, which was about 30 minutes in length, I didn't see anyone, I didn't talk to anyone, and I just sat down on a bench in front of the Congregational Church to talk to you folks. So that was the only thing I touched besides my car. And for the most part, everybody was staying home, which is great, and that's what we like to see. And I just wanted you to be aware of the fact that I'm not breaking any rules out there taking photographs for 30 minutes on a Saturday afternoon. So that being said, off we go to the video.
We're on Cape Ann. It's a beautiful day. It's in the 60s, and everybody is out just driving around. So I figured I'd go out and see if I could see what it was like to be in a state where everybody's at a stay-at-home state of mind. I believe that we've been told to try and stay at home. I guess you go out for a little exercise here and there, maybe walk the dog, that type of thing. But honest to God, everybody is out driving around. So I figured, okay, I can go drive downtown and walk around town for a little exercise and see if the town's really kind of closed up. It's a Friday afternoon, and I'm going to take some photographs and see what we end up with. Every state's different. This COVID-19 thing is affecting every state differently. New York State's much worse off than we are, but actually the state of Massachusetts is pretty bad. Cape Ann is not as bad as the Boston area, the Middlesex County area, but we'll see what transpires down. I'm going to see if there are people out walking around. You never know. Might be a lot, might be a little. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to take some photographs, maybe some pictures of things like signs on doors, things like that. But right now, I'm seeing people out walking around. Who knows? Cars parked over here on T-Wharf, and people sitting on the wall, and I don't know. We'll start walking around making some pictures. So the camera and lens I chose to use today is my go-to out-of-the-house camera. It's the Fuji X-T30 and the 23 F2. It reminds me a lot of shooting with my Leica back in the day, and it's a lot of fun. And it makes you really walk around and look for compositions instead of using the old zoom lens. So off we go. This is kind of a cool shot here with the sparkles in the water. I think the exposure is like 500 at 11 at 160, something like that. Not really sure. I'll put it up on the screen when I figure it out. It's kind of cool though.
The restrooms on T-Wharf are never ever closed. Well, they are now.
So far, it's looking kind of desolate downtown here. Who knows what it's going to look like up the street, though.
I've always found this shot looking through the windows very intriguing. And the light was beautiful today for this shot, so I love this one.
There people are out walking around, though.
There are a few businesses that did have signs up saying that they were open for deliveries and things like that. Very interesting, but the sign of the times.
Now this is what it's supposed to look like. Kind of desolate. With the conditions that we're under, I should say. Place has kind of an interesting note on the door. Nice sunburst here. Kind of an interesting look. Looks great in the camera.
This rendition may be a little bit dark for some. I kind of like it like this. I might try it, see what it's like a little bit, open up a little bit more. And one of our local restaurants was doing takeout business. From what I hear, it's very good takeout. And our local coffee shop closed up tight as a drum. We are walking up to the First Congregational Church. It's my church. It's all decked out for Easter, really, but we know probably will not happen here at the church. Oh, we have a sign over here. What does this say? There will be no in-person worship March 15th and March 22nd. Interesting. Look at the light on that. Wow. Well, here we are sitting over on a bench at the First Congregational Church. For the most part, people are not downtown. They are out roaming around, and I'm assuming that it was probably worse off. In other words, more people probably out roaming around earlier today. But right now, it's pretty quiet. Except down at T-Wharf, there's people walking up and down the wharf. But that being said, I came out and made some pictures. I got some interesting stuff today. The light nice and low. We got some great highlights and shadows and everything. And the camera that I'm using today is this T30, the X-T30 here with the 23 f2. It's my go-to out-of-the-house camera and lens. I really enjoy it a lot, and it's always 35 millimeter. In 35 millimeter terms, has always been my go-to lens. I started out my career using that lens and a camera and a 50, and that was it. And I have to tell you, I really enjoy using it. This is an outstanding tool right here. So anyway, that's a real short video on what it's been like to live through this virus thing. So far, my wife and I are doing fine, and the dog's doing excellent, actually. And you know, my kids are out in Oregon, and they're doing real well. They're staying inside. So that's it for this week. Or I shouldn't say for this week. This might go up maybe, I don't know, Sunday, maybe not. But what I wanted to also let you know about is I'm going to be doing some photographer interviews. The next one coming up here on sometime this week or next is with Mark Gardner of Summer Sky Digital Media down in Marshfield, which is about an hour and 15 minutes away from me. Great guy, a big Fuji guy, and he and I have been, friends for a long time, and we're both photo editors for the same newspaper group for a long time. And we got a great rapport, the two of us talking on camera, so I think you'll enjoy it. And that's coming up probably on Wednesday. This video here is probably going to go up on Sunday. So that's it. Got some great shots from today, and we're living through this virus thing. And hope everyone is well and doing well out there, and staying indoors and getting outside if you need to. And hopefully you'll do some shooting inside and out, maybe. So here's to a better April. We'll talk to you next time.